My whole life, my parents tried to teach me not to take things for granted. They told me that there were others out there less fortunate than I. I don't think I fully understood that concept until summer of 2011. I just joined a program called Ag Discovery, and we were staying at this place called Heifer International Ranch. Heifer International is an organization when you donate money to it, they provide either cattle or sheep or pigs or goats to a family in poverty, and basically that family utilizes these animals to make a livelihood. So that night when we arrived to the ranch, they took away our phones, they took away our bags, they took away our cameras. They made us walk the entire ranch, which consisted of 10 acres. Every acre in the ranch, or on the ranch, basically was a simulation of a poverty-stricken home somewhere on the globe. So, the first acre was a home in Guatemala. The second acre was a home in Haiti. The third, a home in Chile. There was a refugee camp, and so on. I, along with 3 other girls, were assigned to stay in the home in Guatemala. When I tell you that the home that I was supposed to sleep in was it was a shell of a home. It was formed of this hardened mud, and the floor was filthy. There weren't any beds to sleep on. And one of the things that they try to emphasize through this program, through our experience, they gave us food that a normal family was exposed to daily. And for 3 people, they gave us 3 tiny red potatoes. That's it. No oil, no salt, no stove to cook it on. The lucky thing about my location was basically my area had a water pump, and another group who was assigned to the house in Haiti had to walk all the way to get water at my location. And I think this really brings things to perspective, that some people can't just get up and go to their kitchen to get water. Some people have to walk miles and miles just to find clean water. I think that was one of the most things that I took to heart. Anyway, that night, everyone kind of cheated. We all remember that the house in Thailand was far more comfortable than the houses we were assigned to. It was elevated 10 feet in the air, and that means we got away from mosquitoes, and there wasn't as much dirt on the floor. The fact that I couldn't stay one night in someone else's home, which they've lived in their entire lives, was a complete reality check for me. This experience basically showed me how much you do take for granted. And from that experience, I've grown, and I try to live my life more grateful for everything I do have. And since I found Heifer International, I really do want to devote myself to helping others less fortunate around the world. I think you really can make a difference, especially if you're aware of other people's circumstance. And helping others, I believe that's what life is all about.